What's up, Soul Fam? I'm here in Seattle. Such a lame city. I feel sorry for anybody that was born and raised here. It truly is, like, I don't know, but like, you go to Chicago, you're walking shoulder to shoulder with individuals, you know? But how about that energy? How about that energy? I swear to God, I had like 3 people that I walked by and I just smiled and said, "What's up?" And they pretty much just wanted to start a fight with me. I'm like, what is going on? How does a smile and a hi, give the assumption that a motherfucker wants to cause trouble and drama or whatnot? But that's just the energy that's going on. Have you noticed how fucking in your head you've been? Or how freaking negative your thinking has, almost falling in them same patterns? Me too. And you're not the only one. I mean, from the individuals that are just fucking on some angry shit to just people on social media saying, just confirming what I'm feeling. So I was feeling all heavy these last few days, so I was like, how about a spiritual reset? Let's fucking blast off. So I fucking did this DMT experience. And I don't know if you guys are familiar, and I just do weird shit like this, just to see. But I don't know if you're aware of what this is, a tensor. So I actually put this tensor around the mouth of the bong just to see, because there's a frequency running through this. So I was like, hey, you never know. And let me tell you, the experience I had blew my fucking mind. So I fucking took this fat ass hit. As soon as I let it out, I laid back and I closed my eyes. And it was almost as if when the old TVs where you turn the off button and it goes zzz, and the screen almost collapse with a light. That's what it was. And it was almost like my consciousness just was like zerp. And the whole DMT theme was kind of based around that TV series where they upload people's consciousness in the body so you never die. And it was pretty much like confirming that this is a simulation. And I've never watched this TV show before. I've heard it before, but I never got into it. And it was so weird that I had this freaking DMT experience where it was literally telling me about how our consciousness is just loaded into this fucking vessel. And we actually built this vessel with our creator. We chose everything. So if you got a pencil dick, you pick that shit. You got a gaping vagina, you pick that shit. Everything that you don't like about yourself, you pick that for a reason. And you came here to accept it, self-love. So find out how you need to do that. What's the most effective way for you to show yourself self-love? And practice it every day. But these DMT experiences, people say entities, but these look like straight humans. They almost looked Asian. And it's not the first time I had it either. And while this DMT experience is going on, inside my brain sounds like a dial-up connection. It's the weirdest fucking frequencies. And while this is going on, you're consciously aware. And all I could think of was wow, it sounds like my fucking brain is getting a firmware upgrade or something. And let me tell you, that whole experience definitely served its purpose, because my intention was just to release a lot of the energy that I was carrying with me. And it really did that. And the experience I had was pretty freaking frightening in a way, which is weird because, see, DMT experience, when you say a frightening DMT experience, is completely different than when you say a frightened LSD or a frightening or a bad trip in general. Because it's so quick, by the time you even are aware that you're freaking out, or you're like, wow, this is pretty freaking pretty iffy or whatnot, you're already out of it. It's already over with. Compared to DMT, where, you get 7-8 hours on LSD, so there's a lot of time for shit to go wrong there. But with the Deemsters, it's bam. By the time you want to flip out, you're already out of it. Fucking mind blown. Death by astonishment. So if that's what's holding you back from this experience, I wouldn't even worry about that. Sometimes you need your mind fucking blown, stimulated. Because what this DMT really does is it pries your mind open. It pries it open forcefully. And things that you never even were aware of, you'll start becoming aware of. And that's what this medicine does. It awakens you. Starts fucking getting that pineal gland activated. Even if you could do it through meditation, but let's just say you haven't reached that level of skill yet, fucking just blast off. Do it responsibly. I would say respectively as well, but a lot of individuals have their own ideas of what respectful is, and 9 times out of 10 it's some shit that they just read off of a website and then just started preaching it to other people, which is cool, but what else? Where else does that carry over in your life? Where we just read shit and accept it as truth and start fucking regurgitating it all over everybody that we come in contact with. Everybody has their own ideas, their own beliefs, and more times than not, they're not going to align with yours. And that's okay. That's what makes this fucking chaos turn to order. But I wanted to share that with you because I'm pretty sure this is a fucking simulation. And death is nothing but a realization. Death is nothing but a realization. And it's like waking up from a dream. It's like waking up from a dream. And unless you signed up for it, there ain't gonna be no suffering in your death. You ain't gonna suffer. Even if you got set on fire. I would like to believe as soon as you're fucking engulfed in flames, your body's in such a flight or flight, your fucking spirit just jumps out of your body. I mean, that's what only makes sense to me. But, like I said, if y'all going through it, just be patient. It's just the energy right now. And, cycles are coming to an end. So if you have a toxic relationship within your family and it's broken off and you're kind of in the dumps about it, it's supposed to be. Just let it go. Maybe you broke up with your girlfriend or your boyfriend and, whatnot. All these things are ending because these cycles are over. We learn from them. But if a cycle hasn't ended and it still perpetuates in your life, that means because you're not making a decision that you know you need to be making, but you're trying to avoid conflict, so you just swallow it. So find out what it is, what decision that the universe is waiting for you to make. We all have one. So figure it out and you'll be well off. Mine can get kind of difficult, Like, I'm ready to go. I can get a bus ticket, a plane ticket, anywhere I need to go, but it just doesn't make sense for me to be on foot again. I've done that already. And there's no peace in that. There's no peace in that. You're always in fight or flight. You're always seeking the next destination because you just don't feel comfortable where you're at. So I need a vehicle so I could drive my ass out in nature, have the supplies that I need, and just be there. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm working on. Either way, it will manifest. I can't wait to share it with y'all, just to give y'all the motivation to keep on persevering through yours, because it's all on its way. And the moment you believe that, the moment it will come to fruition. Because you don't attract what you think about. You attract what you are. So, any advice to you? Just start loving yourself more.